What is up, YouTube? I told you I'll be back in a little bit, and I never go back on my word, so let's get this. It's your boy Young Zig, aka King Shadow 35. Don't forget the 35. We ride and dying with it, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my government name, because it's always going to be for them ladies, Justin Ziegler. So let's hop right into this shit. Episode 117 just dropped. Just got done watching it, and shit, it was not what I expected. But that's in a good way, though. There's a lot of speculations, and anytime you hear the word speculation or prediction, that's exactly what it is. It's a speculation or it's a prediction. You don't really know what's going to happen. It's what you assume or what you think is going to happen. And boy, yeah, I did not expect any of this stuff to transpire in today's events. So let's get right into the episode. Basically, it starts off Ribrianne and Universe 2, like I said in my last episode, basically he's trying to bum rush Goku. Goku's dumbass, still not even recovered, gets up, he's like, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? He's just like, fuck him. Let's get this shit. Stumbles a little bit, gets a little clumsy, and Beerus was really flipping out on him because of that. He's like, Goku, what the fuck you doing? Stay back, recover, get your energy, get your stamina back, then get into that fight. And he just wasn't having that. Typical Goku, but go figure. So, when 17 and 18 see this happen, at the time, Android 18 rolled her ankle or did whatever, and 17 was just like, you know, I work on this island, I'm constantly there helping things, so let me fix you up before we get back into the battle. And he did, and they move on, and they transpire from, you know, this part in the scene to the next. This is where it starts to pick up a little bit. It starts to get a little bit crazy. Ribrianne and I really don't remember the names, but like her people that are in Universe 2 all come together and they're just like, yeah, I'm taking 17 on, Ribrianne, you take 18 on. And shit pops off like that. There's 3 other members of Universe 2 that basically were to sit there and just kind of hold Goku off. That's what the God of Destruction of Universe 2 said. Just hold him off. Never said attack him or whatever, but they kind of took her words into a different context and was like, you know what, fuck her, let's just take him on. We don't see them take him on right away. I don't want to really digress into the next part of next week's episode just yet. But, yeah, so 17 and 18 are taking on Ribrianne and her friend. I did not expect this fight to be as good as it was, and lo and behold, the past, like I said in the last episode, the past 4 or 5 episodes, the animation, the drawing, the dialogue, the context, on point. So whoever's writing this portion of the show is doing a great job. They definitely didn't stray away from what they've been doing in the past couple episodes, sorry. And all I have to say is continue doing that, because I'll tell you what, in the early part of the shows, the animations were kind of skeptical. Just, at certain points. But, yeah, so, 18 and 17, they're fighting these 2 people. 18 actually gets the jump on Ribrianne, fucks her up, makes her go back down to her base form. Did not see that happening. In the midst of all this happening, the other chick that's fighting 17 is getting her ass whooped. 17's putting up a good fight. 18 sends an attack towards Ribrianne. Ribrianne deflects it, but in the back of my mind, it makes me think that 18 wasn't really even aiming for Ribrianne. If she did, whatever, fuck it. Because that thing's still going right towards 17 and the chick that she's fighting. Or he's fighting, sorry. This episode got me really hype. Every time a new episode of Super drops, it always gets me hype. I don't know what it is, but... So this attack flies towards 17. 17's in the midst of fighting this chick. Dips. Chick gets fucking blown off the map. That's it for her. She's gone. So then it's just Ribrianne versus 18. 18 and Ribrianne are talking, and Universe 2 is the universe of love, and love is blah, 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 power, this, and that. And she's pretty much just like, nah, fuck this, like, you can't tell me this, like, don't tell me how to fight, don't push your views onto me, like, I got Krillen, I got a daughter, I'm still gonna come out this shit top dog, A1, on the top of the list, leading this part of the episode, which she did. She delivered. 18 delivered, and I was not expecting that. Towards the end of the episode, Ribrianne, when she went back in her base form, she kind of pulled this sneak-ass move off, where she shot an energy blast off. 18 dodged it, but that was just kind of like a sneak attack. Ribrianne sent this ki blast into the earth, into the dirt, and kind of like crept up from underneath of her and snatched her and kind of put her in this cage, this lock, so she couldn't move, which kind of made 18 think like a lot about like Krillen. If you guys watch the episode, you'll understand what I'm saying. Like, she's really just reminiscing over every event where Krillen was there, like pushing her, being there for her, which made her kind of like snap, and she's like, nah, fuck that, I'm not done yet. And 18, truly, she went off this episode. I've been saying this for a while, I fucking hate Ribrianne. She's not a character that I want to see last this long, and the fact that, spoiler alert, she got knocked off this episode by 18 is really satisfying. I did not think this episode was going to be as good as it got. And like I said, Ribrianne got knocked off. 18 was just not about that shit. She said, fuck you, you ain't knocking me off. I got more to live for. You may have the power of love, but I got a husband and a daughter, and yeah, there's more at stake at this point in this fight. So, deuces. That's what she said. She said, fuck you, peace out, knocked her off. It was a great episode. Not as good as the past 4 with Kale and Khalifa and Kefla, sorry. I'm pretty sure I fucked up her name in the last episode. It's Kefla. But yeah, as far as this episode's good, I was pretty satisfied, man. Honestly. Not one for the history books, but definitely up there. We have a lot more to expect. Sorry. My throat is getting extremely dry from talking. Shit. But, next week's episode is going to have to deal with the rest of the fighters from Universe 2. Like I said in the previous part of this episode of my YouTube video, Goku had the rest of the warriors from Universe 2 pretty much guarding him. And yeah, we're going to see a little bit more of that. And also, we're going to see a little bit more of the Namekians from Universe 2. Sorry, guys. My shit is right now. Yeah, we're gonna see next episode the Namekians come in, and we're gonna see Goku at a chokehold point. Pretty much from what I got from that, he still hasn't fully recovered, so it should be pretty fun to see how he handles that. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much my review for this episode. If you want me to give you a rating for it, I'd say it's a solid 7 out of 10. No higher, no less. And yeah, that's it for that. On a side note, I'd like to add in that I've been playing Persona 5, just picked it up, nominated for Game of the Year, and so far I'm really liking it. If you guys like anime-style games, or like dungeon-style games like Final Fantasy or Pokemon, stuff like that, this is a game for you. I know it's a game for me. A lot of story, heavy on story. The action delivers when it's presented. Overall, I'd give it, so far, a 7 or 8 out of 10. But this is a 100-hour game, and I haven't even touched the base, so I really shouldn't be giving a rating, but I do recommend it for the people that actually like the style of gaming. So yeah, go out there and pick up a copy. I picked mine up on Black Friday at GameStop. Fuck GameStop. Don't really like it, but whatever. It was half. It was half off, 50% off. I picked it up for $30. So yeah. On that note, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I told you guys in the previous episode I really don't want to push videos to a certain point. Like I don't want it to be too long. So I think tomorrow I'm going to showcase a game or a movie. I haven't decided yet because I want it to be a little bit of everything in here. So until tomorrow, I hope you guys have a good night. I really gotta get off. My throat's really bothering me. I've been talking too much all day long. So until then, see you guys. Deuces.